Guys, so we are currently driving to New York City to the Beauty Squared event for Shelby Naturals. This is my mom.
Hi.
And she's gonna be helping me out this weekend. I'm really excited. I had a lot of work to do to get ready for the event, so I'm kind of tired. I'm really excited. I've never been to New York City, and you haven't been?
No.
And my mom hasn't been either. So today the event starts tomorrow. At 1 p.m. we need to set up and everything. We'll be taking you guys along with us. Today we're just gonna go and explore New York a bit. I have to find some flowers for my display.
And our nails.
We have to get our nails done. We went to get our nails done last night, but that place was closed. They had too many people in there and they wouldn't take us, so we drove around for like an hour trying to find a nail salon. Yeah, we're still in Canada. It is 9 a.m. Stuck in some lovely traffic. I can show you guys, literally all braking. So, yeah. Guys, so we're now in the US. There was a lot of accidents, sadly, so it took forever to get across the border, but we are here. My mom is labeling some everywhere bombs. Because
she's got me working.
I got her working. Oh! What the hell? Here! We arrived last night, and let me tell you, it was really hectic. I wanted to film, but I was on a mission to find flowers. I was gonna go with a florist, but I wanted to see if I could find some really simple, like baby's breath and maybe like a beautiful bouquet, and I actually did. My mom found it at a variety store. Before I give you guys a room tour, I'm like really excited about finding flowers. Oh yeah, by the way, I have yogurt on my face if you're wondering. So multitasking, right? So these are the flowers here. They're all wrapped up because they're ready to go, but they're like yellow orchids. They're so pretty. And they match the color of my products. And then I got baby's breath, of course. That's like my OG flower. But yeah, they are so beautiful. I can't wait to show you guys the full table display today. The show is today. I'm freaking out. We're leaving at 12 o'clock. As you know, we drove here, so I had to park my car, and like to get my car out of the parking lot, it's 42 bucks. So we're gonna be taking Uber or a taxi. It's really expensive. So if you're coming here, prepare to have some cha-ching with you because everything is overpriced and everybody wants a tip, and yeah, it's great. But this is the room. We're actually staying at the Gregory Hotel, which is actually right behind the Empire State Building. So of course it's like messy. There's my mom working out. What a hardcore woman. We brought all our food here, of course supplements. It has a fridge, which is awesome. This room is great. By the way, not sponsored. I did pay for my hotel room. And yeah, just really cute little small room. Nice big closet, which is great. And the bathroom is my favorite part because it is all white, as you guys know. The really cute marble countertop. Of course, I have all my Shelby Naturals here. All my Shelby Naturals here. The shower's actually on because I'm gonna hop in right now. And yeah, very like beautiful bathroom. Gotta say I love it. The only thing is that it's really drafty because this place was built in 1903, I believe, and it is super cold in here, so that's why I turned the water on, just to like heat everything up. I'm all about not wasting water, but it is like -5 in the bathroom. I'm not even kidding. What I have on my face, hey guys. So this is Greek yogurt. My mom actually found it at the health food store. We always bring food when we travel. I just got it all over the camera strap, nice. Just to save money, and plus when you're on the road, like I don't want to eat McDonald's, I don't want to eat fried processed foods, so I try and eat the best that I can. This is actually in glass, which is really nice, and it's just like little Greek yogurts. This one has, they are flavored. You can get plain, I think, too. This is like a raspberry yogurt. I thought it would be really good for my skin though, because first of all, I love putting yogurt on because of the probiotics. It's really hydrating, kind of gives you a nice fresh glow. It's cheap, and the raspberry yogurt has a bit of cane sugar. It's really low in sugar compared to other yogurts, which is great. The brand is called Riviera. I'll put it in the description if you guys want to check it out. But sugar actually contains glycolic acid, which helps to exfoliate your skin naturally. That's why it's in the scrub too. So I thought this would be great to just kind of like stick on my face, and yeah, hopefully I'll look good after. Okay, I'm gonna jump in the shower and get ready. We just arrived at the Beauty Square event. We unloaded all our stuff already. It was my first time using Lyft. It was actually cheaper than Uber and it was really great. The guy was awesome. We got this in this like huge Suburban. And,
very nice car,
yeah,
leather
so we
seats.
Unloaded all our stuff. We're here. We're just waiting to get in. They won't let us in until 1 o'clock.
Excuse me.
So
Is there a train station here?
I don't know. I don't.
You don't know?
We're from Canada.
I'm walking back.
Sorry.
And forth. I really don't know where anything is.
So we're gonna get in. We're gonna set up, and we're gonna show you guys what the table looks like. So we're excited
Yes.
to do it. And she's gonna record me. Hopefully.
Yes,
She knows
I will
what to
be
do.
doing some live footage. Of course, Shelby will be correcting me.
You guys know perfectionist problem. So we're setting up the table. Hey guys, so we're back at the hotel. Literally dead. I'm so tired. My mom's over there. Say hi.
Dead.
We're dead. Oh, we talked all day. And we met some really cool people actually. It was awesome, but I feel like I've kind of been scammed, and I was talking to some of the other brands who've been there because we're smaller brands and you know, we don't have thousands of dollars just to throw into these events. I mean, it's really expensive, especially coming from Toronto with product and, you know, paying for hotel and food and Uber and everything. It adds up for sure. And yeah, I just feel like they promised that all these people were gonna come, like press and buyers and retailers and influencers, and we just got, I guess, a really low quality, just really only influencers came, like bloggers, and that was really it. Like no buyers, no press. So I'm feeling a little bit down at the moment. Also the fact that I didn't even film today because we were so busy talking. So I'll have to film more tomorrow. I mean, at this point, I don't even want to go tomorrow, but we've invested so much money that I need to make a presence, and all my products are there and everything. So I'm just ordering Uber Eats. I've never ordered Uber Eats before.
But you had a really good response from the crowd. Like, great presentation and great packaging, just your whole product.
So I'm talking about the positivity.
Yeah, so there was like a lot of positive feedback.
You know, that's actually true. We got a lot of positive feedback. A lot of people were telling me that my products were the best display. I had amazing packaging.
And the image is trying to portray.
That they could tell my products were really high quality. They just really loved everything about them. They loved my story. So that was really encouraging. Yeah, I said, like, I talked
and
to
they
a lot
love the cream versus the oil card, and because everyone's selling oil, so when they saw the cream, the oil card, and where the oil goes and how it works, it really was educating people. Oh, that makes sense.
yeah, so they really like, that is true. No, I said I still talk to a lot of great people. I met a lot of great people. I just feel a little bit ripped off. Like, they promised a lot of things for us. I mean, just to share with you guys, like, just the event alone was like $4,000. So it's like, you know, it's not a ton of money, but like that's a lot of money just to sign up for the event, not including like traveling costs and everything else, and you know, production costs and everything.
Some really good people coming out.
Yeah, like of course that's why you invest in these events. So I just feel like,
well, tomorrow might be a better day. We'll have more buyers.
She's so positive
and
today.
Stores.
She's so positive right now. Oh, my hair's
so
like...
we'll have to just see.
Yeah, I'm so tired. I'm like, ugh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll see tomorrow. I guess I'm just like really tired and hungry, and yeah, we'll have to see.
Yeah, it'll be a good day. We'll see.
It'll be a good day, guys. We're not gonna give up. We're gonna be hopeful that some people are gonna come. The right people will come at the right time. I know that. I know.
Okay, wrap it up. I'll just cut it off there.
Good night. Hey guys, good morning. It's day 2, March the 7th. It's currently 8:30. We need to be there by 9, so it's kind of pushing it a little bit. We're waiting for our ride to get there. We tried to put our luggage in our car, but apparently it's on the 6th floor of the parking garage. So that didn't work out. So we're just kind of like pissed because we have to carry all this stuff with us, which is annoying. And then we have to pick up all my products at the end. So it's gonna be kind of crazy. I'm wishing I brought my dolly. But yeah, I'm excited for day 2. I'm hoping that I'm gonna meet a lot of press buyers today. Definitely gonna take you guys to the day, see what happens. Right now I'm just kind of tired and hungry, hangry, so we'll wait till the guy comes. So we're back here at the show, and I'm looking all spiffy in our outfits. And this is the table. So I didn't get a chance to show you guys yesterday, but we actually found, as I was saying, these beautiful orchids at this variety store in New York City. So this is the display here. We have our girl Jackie. Hey Jackie, if you're watching this, with her before and after a week. She looks amazing. I don't know if you guys can see, it's like kind of glary in here. That's just her skin there, and then her skin after 8 days. But yeah, we're excited to come and grab some food. There's a lot of other amazing vendors in here as well. I'm just kind of setting up in the morning, getting ready to go for the day. I'm back in Toronto, and honestly, I did not want to film this part of the video. I kind of just wanted to move on from the whole experience and throw it in the books, and not even throw it in the books, just throw it in the garbage can and forget about it. But I think that it's really important for me to share my experience today and to share some words of wisdom that I have learned being in business for just over 3 or into the 3rd year. I am embarrassed. This is something that I don't want to share. I'm not excited to share, but I think it's really important for me to share because I have pure intentions to help other entrepreneurs and small business owners and anyone who is interested in this particular event, or I'm just talking in terms of any event. If I can give some helpful tips and help someone to steer past this mistake like I ran head on into and lost a lot of time and money, then I am full on ready to do that. So the show was a complete fraudulent scam. I want to give you guys a little bit of background. I'm not going to go on this whole rant. I'm going to keep this as short and just to the point as I can. But to give you a little bit of background, I signed up for this show last winter. So last January, they had reached out to me from Beauty Squared and had said, you know, wow, we saw your brand on Instagram and we just would really love for you guys to come out to our show. And at this point in my brand, you know, I was just emerging into the second year, still very, very new, still very fresh. I didn't have very many Instagram followers. And to have someone reach out and say like, wow, we saw your brand and we found you. It was just like, oh, like they found me. Wow, like they must really like my products. So, you know, it's a little bit flattering. And it was a very professional email. They had sent this whole introductory PDF on the show, pictures of previous years, what they promised, basically what they, you know, offer you, which is a promise, and you know, why you should do their show, blah, blah, blah. So for me, I was very intrigued because I loved how it was an intimate show setting and I would be able to have the chance to speak with buyers. So big buyers like Goop, Net-a-Porter, Free People. So the type of buyers that my product really fit in well with. And then they would also have press and influencers, which those two areas, of course, I would love to expand on, get more people to get their hands on my products, to test them out, and to share them with their following. Really excited about it. I did, like, for me, I'm skeptical about everything. So to give you guys a little bit of background too, I didn't just jump in and sign all the papers and everything. I read about it. I Googled them on the internet. I went on their social media. I looked at the previous events that they had done, the photos they had sent me. I read through all the documents they sent. I asked them questions. And I spoke with a reference as well. Did do some due diligence. And I had signed up. And I mean, I was really hesitant because it was a big chunk of money. And for me, I had never spent that much money on an event before just to go to the event, and this is out of country, so it was in New York. I'm in Canada, so I had to think about travel expenses and amenities and food and Uber when I get there, just transportation, so parking, like, you know, New York City's not cheap, so I had to think about all these things. So it was like, is it really worth it for me to go in the end, right? Will I get more or will I get what I pay for? Signed up, I'd signed the agreement, I was all ready to go. And I started to think about it and just talk more. And I always talk to my parents and get their advice before I do things because they're one of the wisest people in my life. They always told me, you know, do your research, make sure that, you know, this is something that you want to do for your brand, your business. And I just started to feel like this really churning feeling in my stomach. Like I just felt kind of sick. Like my gut was just like telling me you shouldn't do this. Even I think when I was thinking about doing it, because for me, when I first started my business, I wanted to be anywhere and everywhere I could, and now my whole focus has completely changed. For me, I want to focus on my online business, on my YouTube, as this is something that really goes with who I am and what I want for my business. I really love sharing information on health, beauty, wellness, everything. I am a whistleblower, so this is something that I realized about myself, is I love to talk about controversial subjects. I like to wake people up on certain issues in health and, you know, beauty and nutrition. I mean, right when I started my business, finding out about all the chemicals and the products I was using was something that just enraged me. So, not to say and enraged me. So this is what really characterized me and who I wanted to be. And I felt like I was really trying to be somebody else. And I was trying to do all these events and to be in all these stores and all these avenues that I just didn't want to be in, that I don't see myself being in. Yes, I believe in my brand 110%. I know my products are the best, that they work, they changed my skin, they've changed so many people's skin. And you know, not to say they shouldn't be everywhere, because I think they should. Like, oh yeah, my brands line the shelves of Neiman Marcus. And it's just an image thing, I guess. I don't know. Like, I just felt like that's what I had to do. I had to do all these things. So anyways, flash forward. I felt sick in my gut. I tried to get a refund from the show. I was also spending a lot of money, so Vogue had actually reached out to me just after I had signed up for the show, and you know, being in Vogue isn't free. You know, there's a cost of photography, and so there's other costs associated with that, and I really put my all into doing the Vogue because that's like a once-in-a-lifetime experience. You know, when does Vogue reach out to you and say, we love your products and we want to feature them in 3 issues? Like, never. So that was something I, you know, put at the forefront, and I was trying to get a refund from the show. They wouldn't let me, but they had said, you know, you can do the show at another time. So I decided to do it in 2019, this year. So that being said, I was getting ready for the show just about a couple months ago, and honestly, just again feeling sick in my stomach. I didn't want to do this. Their communication with me was just very off from the beginning. I had caught them in lies, and it was just always very deceiving. Like, one person would say something and then another person would, no one was ever in agreement. And so it was just very fishy to me. And I, again, tried to get a refund again. But of course, you know, I wasn't able to. So of course I said, you know what, I'm just going to do this show. I'm going to book the hotel, just go and get it done with. And, you know, just hopefully get my value out of it. Even though I just felt in my gut that it wasn't, I don't know. My body was like, just telling me, like, there's something going down here, girl. I don't know what it is, but this isn't this fishy. The event turned out to be what I thought. My you know, thanks to my gut, I should have listened to from day one. A scam, fraudulent. It was laced with false advertising. Everything that they had promised, from the event space to the tables we would get to the guests coming to the event, the most important part, the spotlights on our table, the champagne for the guests, the appetizers for the guests, the private cars driving VIP guests to the event. None of this happened. 2 days at this event, barely anybody came. I interacted with zero press. Except smaller press, like very small, like a couple small business kind of startups. And not to say, you know, they're nobodies, but I was expecting Vogue. I was expecting Refinery 29, you know, I was expecting buyers like Net-a-Porter, none of which came. And it wasn't just me, everyone else, almost everyone in that room. So I believe there was about 25 other people, 25, 30 of us. I'm not sure the exact number, but I would say like it was a very intimate group of about 25 people. Most of these small businesses, predominantly women-owned businesses, they just saw through it like I did. Like, this is a shit show. This is a complete scam. Like, there's nobody here. And our tables have tablecloths. Like, they promised us these beautiful white plexiglass tables, like, and spotlights on our table. And we're in this fluorescent white room. Like, this is not the event that we were promised, this high-end event. Just started talking and really just became enraged. I became very, very upset, because not only about the amount of money that I had spent to get there, first of all, but the amount of time. I mean, it was just time consuming. I set aside so much time before even getting there to prep for this show, because I just thought that this would be my time to speak with bigger buyers, and it wasn't. I have made a conscious decision to go to small claims court and to basically sue this company, because I want to stand up for the truth and what's right, and they are all liars, and I just can't live with myself to think that they can do this to other people. Although this whole event just seems very negative and disheartening, there is positives that I have encountered from this. One of them being that I have just learned to be myself, to believe in what I want to do with my brand and with me, with what I want to do with my life. I just feel that much more confident. I feel like I do not need to go around searching for approval to have a good product. That I already do is not what I need for my brand. That isn't even what I want for my brand. It's a big chunk of money, which hurt, but the thing that hurt the most was just being lied to and deceived. As a Christian too, I just believe that my life is valuable, that I'm here for a reason, that I have value to share, and I really, really want to help other people to just live the best life that they can, to really avoid things like this. Finally, I really want to share this really short but to the point list that I created. Things that I will do in the future if I am signing up for an event. First point is to get references. And I had mentioned I had got a reference for the show, but I would really encourage you guys to get more than one, because sometimes a person can lie to protect their image and their brand and, you know, not really give the full story. So I just recommend that you guys ask more than one person who has done the show before, just to get more experience. The second thing I would really recommend is to ask for projections. So to talk to the people reaching out to you about the show, you know, how many people were there in the last show? You know, if you're doing more of a trade show base and people are coming to buy, how many people were there? Or how many buyers really responded to their invites and came to the show in previous years? Buyers, press, bloggers. So you can ask more in-depth questions, and if they're not going to answer those questions, that's a big heads up, an eye-opener right there. So the next thing is to research the company, which I did, and you know, it can be deceiving if people have signed a contract and you know they are scared to speak out against said company and you can't find anything on Google. Just research it and, you know, dig deep, look on social media, look on YouTube. Just really look for more information on this company to make sure that they are legitimate and that they really deliver what they promise to you. Number 4, one thing is to really read and look at the contract. So if the company is saying a lot of things, you can't say anything after the event and you can't come in after us and after the managers, and you know, it just kind of gets a little fishy. Like, why are they going ultra crazy to protect their image? You know, is this really legitimate? So just to look a little bit more in depth than that, and then to always have the perspective of, you know, this company who's doing this event is making big cash as well. I really hope that this video helped you guys and is able to help someone that you know. Thank you so much for watching me ramble on and for just listening to what I have to say. Thank you guys for all your support. I truly appreciate it, and I love this journey that I've been on, and to have this community is just amazing. I cannot express how amazing it is.